Well, today is certainly a little bit more clear out there, at least in the second half of the day. We've seen more clear skies coming through the area. We've had pretty gloomy and cold weather recently, but as the sun sets here now at about a quarter after the hour, we're looking at a little bit of that clear skies out there. So here in Grand Island, Kearney, Hastings, we've had blue skies. Still a few high-level clouds across the Lincoln area, but those are still moving on towards the east into Iowa now. We're starting to see the clear air coming in. High pressure across the Rockies, bringing in more clear and calm air for us as that deeper low pressure crosses over the mid to upper Ohio River Valley. So that's moving out of our area. We're going to see more clear air tonight into tomorrow. Then we start seeing another system coming through, so that's going to change things back up again, bring us a little bit more snow as well, so we'll talk about that in a minute. The next couple of hours, again, we might see just a few high clouds and the potential for some fog as well as we head over the next several hours tonight. We'll look at that on Futurecast, but also note the wind chills. We're getting down into the teens for the temperature, but then low teens for the wind chills. Certainly going to feel pretty cold. Looking at the 7-day forecast now, we're staying mostly in the 30s. Doesn't look like we're going to warm up much higher than this. Since we've got all that snow on the ground, for one, it reflects any heat back into the atmosphere, but also we've got a couple of times this week that we're going to be seeing some fog, so our temperatures overnight might not drop down so far, but we're also not going to warm up because of those clouds. But then we see here Wednesday night into Thursday, potential for some rain showers and then some flurries into early Thursday morning. Maybe some light accumulations, but certainly going to be breezy on the backside of that system coming through. Still chilly by Friday. Another weak system may be coming in early Saturday with some flurries, but note how cold these temperatures are. That's going to be a light and fluffy snow, whereas this might be more of the heavy, wet snow, but it doesn't look like it's going to be a whole lot yet. We'll check that out here in just a minute. The thing is, though, today we've had temperatures, once again, eastern Nebraska in the 30s, out to the west, much warmer. They had a lot more sunshine earlier in the day than we did here, so that allowed some places to be 20 to 25 degrees above where they were yesterday versus out towards the east part. Saw temperatures a little bit cooler than yesterday. So cloud cover can certainly change dramatic temperature profile across the state. We see, like I said, over the last 6 hours, much more sunshine out towards the west. Still a little bit of light cloud cover out there towards the east this evening. As we head through Futurecast, though, we'll start to see by around 7, 8 o'clock some thin fog beginning to form, mostly in the low river valleys. We see sort of these small, thin ribbons there of the fog developing. That's basically in the river valleys where it's a little bit lower, the air's a little calmer, and that can form fog a little more quickly. But by the time we're getting past midnight, it's going to be mostly foggy across eastern Nebraska. Western Nebraska, where there's less snow, there's less opportunity for that air to cool down and condense. So with that warm air coming over all of our snow that we've got across eastern Nebraska, that's going to contribute to that fog. And that's going to be the case for the next couple of nights and mornings, it looks like. Now let's head through Futurecast, because we looked at this earlier, but notice how we've got the low pressure center to our south and southeast as we get into early Thursday morning. That's around 3:30 in the morning there. We've got the snow coming in behind this, and we've got still a bit of that moisture coming through, but since the surface winds are from the northwest, that tends to bring in more dry air, so this will be a lower snow event for us, and it doesn't look like it's going to be all that much. Stick around, we've got more news after this.